They're super comfy. I've just eaten loads of pasta as well, so I'm really bloated. So I was thinking, oh, I need to put on a baggy top, but there you go. So, but yeah, they're super comfy. All right, let's get started. So let's do our thumb and our ring finger today. So this one here. And this one is our earth mudra. So it brings around a sense of grounding, stability. So we'll have it with our palms facing up. So just maybe rock from side to side. Find your sitting bones. Then have a sense of almost leaning back a little bit, lengthening up through the spine. We'll take our 3 arrival breaths. So big inhale, lifting the shoulders up. And then exhale down. We'll take that 2 more times. And then just allow the shoulders to soften. Bring your chin in slightly. So just really feeling that length behind the neck. And then closing your eyes or just having a really soft focus on the ground in front of you. So this is your chance just to settle down for your practice. Just taking a moment to connect in with your body. So just noticing how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, physically. Maybe just noticing any aches or pains or any sort of sensations that might be arising. Just welcoming in it all in. And then just take a moment just to listen. Just to listen to anything that you can hear further away, close by, and just the sound of your breath. Notice how the body moves as the breath flows in and flows out. Just noticing the temperature of the breath. And then take a really nice long sigh. Just feeling yourself sink down a little bit deeper towards the ground. Allowing yourself to just feel a little bit heavy. Relaxing the shoulders, the arms. Just bringing your awareness to the sensation of touch between the thumb and the finger. Relax your thighs, your calves, your feet. Feeling nice and tall, as if you're being lifted up through the crown of your head. And then just bringing both of your hands to your belly. Just taking a moment to connect in with your baby. Maybe sharing a little something with them today. So it can be absolutely anything. Maybe just something that you're looking forward to doing with them when they're here. Maybe just taking a moment to think how amazing it is that your baby's been pretty much sort of building themselves with you supporting them, meeting every single one of their needs. So just sending them a smile and some love from your heart. And then just resting the hands down, so palms facing down to ground us. We'll just practice our golden thread breath. This can be really, really relaxing. So inhale through the nose and then just blow the breath out. Big inhale. And just keep going at your own pace. Maybe just noticing the pause at the end of the exhale. And just setting yourself an intention for the week ahead, or for your birth, or for motherhood. So just saying it in the positive tense, as if it's already happened. And just repeat it to yourself within that pause at the end of the exhale. So whatever comes to your mind, whatever you need. Just see if you can lengthen that breath just a little more. And then just take the biggest inhale you've taken all day. And then just sigh out. Just bring the palms together. Rubbing the hands just to help create a little bit of heat. And then just placing it over your face. Just allowing the head to be heavy. Feeling that support. And then just slowly blink the eye open. And then just stroking the hands across the forehead. And then just pinching along the eyebrows. Taking two fingers and just stroking underneath the eyes, all the way to the temples. And circling around the temples. And then from the chin, across the jawline, up towards your earlobes. And then just shake it out. Lovely. And then just taking the right ear to the right shoulder. Placing that right hand on top of the head. And just dropping your chin down slightly. Just having a little play here. So you might want to look up or look down, completely up to you. And then release. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand comes to the top of the head. And again, just dropping the chin down. Looking down towards that left armpit. And then exhale to release. We'll take our arms out wide, opening the chest, tipping the tailbone away from you. And then exhale, round in the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to open. Exhale. Really sighing the breath out. Just do that one more time. Exhale down. Hands to the side. So we're going to take a big inhale up, clasping the hands together, and then just coming into some circles. So just imagine that you're painting a nice big 0 onto the ceiling. So this can help just to create a little bit more space through the ribs. It can really help with digestion as well. So just pausing there, going in the opposite direction. Lovely. So really lengthening up through the spine. And then just exhale the wrists all the way down. And then just take a few shoulder rolls here. Taking the hands out wide. So again, if you've got, I think, Rachel, you were saying that you have been getting swollen joints. So this can really help as well, just to get the circulation going. So big inhale, blow the breath away. So let's get tapping into that parasympathetic nervous system. So really soothing. So pausing there, going in the opposite direction. Lovely. And then exhale down. Just take a nice big breath here. And then sigh out again. Now we're going to come into our tapping. So just cupping our hands and then starting at the neck, shoulder. If you've got any really tense bits, then you can just focus on that. All the way down the arms. Other arm. And again, this is really going to help with circulation, get rid of any sort of stagnant energy. You can tap down the bottom of your back, your pubic bone, inside of the legs. I don't know why I sang that, by the way. All the way up the legs, feet. This can be a really nice one to do in the mornings when you wake up, mid-afternoon, and then just onto your chest. Don't want to do it too loudly because I might deafen you. And then just shake it out. Lovely. So bring your left foot in towards you, right foot out. So we'll come into some pelvic floor exercises. Taking your right arm and then coming all the way back up. So as we inhale, we're going to engage the pelvic floor. And then as we exhale, release and let it go. So inhale to engage. Exhale to release. So really focusing on that exhale, that releasing and letting go. It's a really good practice for when we're giving birth. Because we'll really need to relax the pelvic floor so then your baby can move out through the birth canal. So keep going a few more times. And then exhale that left hand behind you, reaching up nice and tall. Exhale down. We're going to take the arms out wide, coming into our eagle arms. So right arm over the left, bring the palms together. If that feels too much, you can always just place one hand on opposite shoulders. So lifting up through the elbows, pushing the hands away. This is going to give you a really nice stretch across the back. So feeling nice and tall through the spine, keeping your toes nice and active, pulling in towards you. Relaxing the jaw. And then exhale to release. So we'll swap the legs over. So again, coming into some more pelvic floor exercises. So hopefully you're all doing them. I'll post a reminder to you all. So if you can try and do them in the mornings and in the evenings while you're brushing your teeth. Set yourself an alarm. So inhale to engage, exhale to release. A few more times. Relaxing the shoulders down. And then exhale that right arm behind you, reaching up with the left. So having a really soft focus past the fingertips. Almost feel as if someone's pulling you up from the hand. And then exhale down. Again, open the arms wide. And then this time we'll take the left over the right. Bring the palms together. So again, feeling nice and tall through the spine. Finding the breath. And then exhale to release. Give yourself a few shoulder rolls again. So we'll come into our kneeling pose. So again, that helps to create a little bit more space, especially when you're towards the end of your pregnancy. Lovely. So we're going to take the arms out wide. Just starting off with some small circles. So again, connecting back in with that golden thread breath. So big inhale, blow the breath out. So keep focusing on the breath. Start to make slightly bigger circles. Keep going. And we're going to pause there and go in the opposite direction. So starting off small and going bigger. So really trying to build up some strength through the arms. You're going to need it when you're lifting your babies up all the time. So keep going. Nearly there. And then exhale down. Give yourself another big shoulder roll. We'll take the hands behind us. So peeling the shoulders back, lifting up the chest, but sort of pulling your ribs down. So sort of arching just below your shoulder blades. Lifting the hands as far up as you can. And then exhale to release. Taking a nice big shoulder roll again. So we're going to come into some arm lifts. My arms are aching today. I don't know why. So we're going to take a big inhale, reaching up. And then exhale down. So nice and slowly. And then we'll come into some oohing. So using sound when we're giving birth can really help to lengthen the exhale. So keeping us nice and calm. It will send nice vibrations to your baby, keeping them calm. And it also helps to relax your pelvic floor. So we're going to take a big inhale. And then just ooh it out. We'll do that 2 more times. So big inhale. Big inhale. Lovely, and then just coming into a side bend. It's just lengthening down the side of the body. So holding it there. And then exhale down to the other side. And then coming back to center. Lovely. So we'll come into our all fours. So just removing your blocks. I'm just going to check. There you go. So yeah, coming into all fours. And we'll begin with a few cat-cows. So just spreading your fingers, having your knees underneath your hips. So we're going to inhale to look forwards. And then as you exhale, tip the tailbone under. Feel it ripple all the way up through the spine, into the back of the neck, chin to chest. And then inhale forwards. So again, just move at your own pace, really tuning into the breath. That looks great, everyone. And then coming back to center. So I'm going to take our figure of 8. So just imagine that you've got a pencil in your mouth and you're just drawing a really big figure of 8 onto the mat. So we'll inhale forwards and then exhale back. So we want that nice birth breathing. So nice big sighs as you move backwards. So really start to focus on how it feels through the shoulders, through the hips, as you press into each hand and then into each knee. And just close your eyes. So we can't see each other. We've all got our eyes closed. So really start to just feel into the movement. Connecting into the breath. Just bringing that focus inwards towards yourself. And this is a great pose to do when you're hitting transition, where things might feel like they're going a little bit crazy, like maybe you feel like you can't do it anymore. But that's actually all really good signs that you're about to meet your baby. So we're going to pause there and then just see if you can go in the opposite direction. And then coming all the way back to center. We're going to tuck the toes under. And just walk the hands back. So we're just going to give the backs of the feet a nice little stretch. It's just maybe taking a moment just to connect in with your baby again. Sending them some love. And then coming back into all fours, just tapping the toes down. So I'll come and face you for this bit actually. So we're going to take the right foot out to the side and then take your left hand, place it in front of your face. We're going to inhale the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. So bring your chin in slightly, looking up past the hands. So that looks great, everyone. So holding it down. And then we're going to take that right hand, turn the palm away from us, taking the hand behind our back. So you might have the fingertips just resting on that inside of your hip. So peeling back that shoulder, bringing your chin in. And then exhale, bringing that right hand forwards, walking yourself to the left hand side. I'm going to take the toes away from us. So you can either take the bottom back to make it a bit easier, or you can push the hips forward and then having the hands up. So you should be feeling a really lovely stretch down the sides of the body. So just holding it here. Bringing that arm back down and then just pushing yourself up. I'm going to exhale, coming into another side bend. And then bring it down. Coming onto your hands and knees, bringing the foot in, left foot out. So walking the hands up. So this time we're going to slide the left hand down. Coming into your side bend. That's great, everyone. And then exhale that right hand down. Sending that back toe away. So again, you can push the bottom back to make it easier, or you can push the hips forward. And then walking the hands forward, having these toes pointing forwards. You want your right hand in front of your face, taking that left hand all the way up, coming into your tiger pose. So holding it there, really nice soft focus up towards the ceiling. And we're going to send the palm away from us, taking that hand away from our back, away from us, and then bringing it to the inside of the hip. So peeling the shoulder back. And then exhale to release, coming forwards, bringing your knee in. So we're going to come into a half puppy stretch. So you can walk the hands forward a little bit, coming down onto your elbows. So we're going to take the right elbow out to the side. You can rest your head onto the ground, and you can widen your knees a little bit if you need to. And then we're going to take that left hand and just send it up to the top of the mat. So your heart is melting down towards the mat. You should be feeling a stretch sort of coming up through the armpit, through the arm. And if you want to come into a full puppy pose, then you can take both of your hands up to the top of the mat and then bring your chest towards the mat. Otherwise, keep one hand down just above your head. And then bringing that left hand in towards you, placing it to the top of your head onto the mat. You've got your both of the elbows coming out to the edge of the mat, and then taking that right hand towards the top of your mat. So again, feeling a lovely stretch down the right hand side. Blowing the breath away. And then just walking that right hand in towards you, sliding your bottom all the way back to your heels. And again, if you've got any pelvic pain, then you might find it more comfortable just to come into a kneeling position. So you want toes together, knees wide. And you can always come in so that you've got two fists, one on top of the other, making yourself a nice little den. So as you're in this resting pose, really focus on the inhale and the expansion through the back, so through the back of the ribs. And then as you exhale, just completely let go and relax. So just breathing in calm, exhale tension. And then whenever you're ready, walking your hands up into all fours. So we'll come into our Super Mama pose. So again, just going to finding yourself into your all fours, taking the right foot behind you. So just sinking back into the heels, feeling that lovely stretch down the back of the calf. And then on your next inhale, we're going to take that left arm. So just holding it there. And then exhale to release, taking that knee back in. And then exhale the left foot behind you. So again, just feeling that nice stretch, just bouncing down into the heel. And then on your next inhale, I'm going to take that right arm, lifting it up, holding it there. Just building up lots of strength. And then exhale down. So coming back into your all fours. Tuck your toes in for a moment. Walk yourself back up. So we're going to come into a pigeon pose. So give it a go. If it feels really uncomfortable, then as an alternative, you can come back and just place one foot over your knee. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to come into our all fours. We're going to take our right knee and just place it up towards the right elbow, or the right wrist, sorry, and then take the foot across. So you've got your foot coming diagonally across you. So I've got my right knee up to where my right hand is, and then I've got my foot coming across me. And then I'm going to tuck the back toes in of my left leg and just start to inch my leg back, so just extending. So I've got my right knee here, my foot coming across. So you can just stay up tall like this. You can walk the hands forward. Just take a few deep breaths. You can rock the hips from side to side as well and just see how that feels. If you want to, you can come forwards onto the elbows. So you might have space for your bumps. If not, you can stay up high. And if you have got a little bit more space to drop down further, then you can start to walk the hands out and fold forwards. But again, it completely depends how big your bump is. So you might feel comfortable just resting up here. So we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. This is a really nice stretch as well if anyone's had any sciatica. So holding it there, one more deep breath. And then slowly coming up onto the hands. I'm going to tuck the back toes under and just start to bring that foot back up. I'm going to take this top foot, swing it under, and then come back into my all fours. So take a nice deep breath here. Maybe shake the hips from side to side. And then again, so we'll do it on the other side. So taking that left knee up to that left wrist, taking the foot so it's coming across the body. I'm tucking the back toes under and then slowly edge that foot back. So again, you can stay here if you want to. Just shake the hips from side to side. And then you might want to walk the hands forward, just resting down onto the elbows. So completely up to you. We don't want to force ourselves into any positions. So if it feels uncomfortable, then you can come out of this. So just taking a few deep breaths here. And this might actually be a really nice release if you have been feeling a little bit tight. And then again, just walking the hands back up, tucking the back toes under, edging the foot forwards, coming back into your all fours. So we'll tuck the toes under, walk the hands back as we come up into standing. So just roll yourself up really slowly. I'm just going to move my, I don't know why that keeps popping up. Move my camera up a bit so you can see me. So what did I write down? So let's do a few of our hip circles. So feet about hip width apart, nice bend through the knees, and then just coming into some hip circles. So this can be a really nice release. So starting off really small. So imagine that you're circling your tailbone around a 50p coin. And then pausing there, going in the opposite direction. Coming all the way back up to center. I'm going to take some side hitches. So sending one hip up and then the other. So sending it nice and slowly. So again, this is really good for helping just to balance up the hips a little bit. It can be really strengthening into the legs. So this is another good one just to do every day. And then coming all the way back up to center. So this time we're going to come into our scoops, our pelvic scoops. So again, just sending the bottom away and then scooping under with the tailbone and then rocking back and forth. So you can have your hands on the hips or one hand or both hands onto your bump. So completely up to you. So just notice where you might be feeling it. Connecting back in with the breath. So just do this a few more times. And then coming back to center. Lovely. So we're going to take, we're going to do throwing the ball away. So this is all about just releasing anything that you need to let go of. So maybe just bringing your palms together, bowing your head, closing your eyes, and then just bring into your mind anything that you might need to let go of today. So it can be absolutely anything. So just notice what comes up. Could be an experience, something somebody said, a thought, a feeling. So absolutely anything. So just welcome that in now. Just say hello to it. Label it if it has a feeling. So maybe say, I notice that it's anxiety or worry. And then just feel how it might feel just to let go. So I'm going to widen the legs. I'm going to inhale. We're going to pick up that feeling or that thought. Big inhale and then exhale it away. So big inhale. I'm going to do that 2 more times. And taking it down to the left foot or the opposite foot. Really flicking it away. Don't need that anymore. Can we just let it go? Just for this moment. So one more time. And then just coming back to center. So I'm going to do a little thing that I like doing sometimes. So this is for Ava. So it's for when you're nearing giving birth, and it's to invite your baby to come in earthside at the perfect time. So the perfect time for your baby and the perfect time for you. So we're going to widen our feet as much as feels comfortable, toes coming out. So I'll talk you through it first, and then we'll do it 3 times together. So we're going to inhale as if we're scooping up lots of energy from the earth. You can inhale that up, and then taking the fingers together into our Gyan Mudra. We're going to exhale, coming all the way down into our goddess pose. And then we're going to inhale, scooping it up once more. And then when we exhale, it's which is kind of your baby coming down through into the earth. And we say it with ho, hum, om, ha. So I'll do it first and then we can do it all together. So it's ho, hum, om, ha. So we'll do that 2 more times. I don't know why, but I just love doing that one. So big inhale, so it's ho, hum, om, ha. So let's do that 2 more times together. So big inhale. Ho, hum, om, ha. So one more time. It works the legs as well. So big inhale. Ho, There we go. I love that one. So bringing the feet back together, just taking a few more hip circles one way, pausing there, going in the opposite direction. Lovely. So we're going to take the right foot out, got my left foot pointing forward. So we're going to come into our triangle pose. So we can inhale as we lengthen forwards. So you can bend your knee if you want to, and simply just look up like this. Or you can reach forwards and then exhale down. So whatever feels comfortable for you. You don't want this hand sort of grabbing hold of the leg. So holding it there, looking up past the fingertips. So feeling that lovely stretch down the side of the body. And then pressing into the feet, coming all the way back up. Palms together. So bringing the feet forward, taking that left foot out. So inhale to reach forward, exhale down. So lots of side bends today. So that looks great, everybody. And then exhale, pressing into the feet, coming all the way back up. Bringing the toes together. Lovely. And then we'll come into our tree pose. So again, if you've got any pelvic pain, then you can either keep both of the feet on the floor. You can come into one foot like this, or you can use the chair to balance you. So completely up to you. Or you can just practice your pelvic scoops or circles, because that will really help with the strengthening. Otherwise, we're going to find a nice base of our toes, just lifting up the toes, pressing them back down onto the earth, finding your contact, your support, and then you can either take one foot to the calf or bring it up to your thigh. And then, oh, I've got really slidey trousers on. And then just really finding a nice soft focus on the ground in front of you. So lengthening up through the spine. Imagine that you have just grown about an inch taller through the crown of your head. Holding it there. Nice and soft through the straight knee. And then exhale down. Take the hips from side to side. And then again, you can take to your calf or your thigh. So just coming up, feeling nice and tall. So inhale through the front of your body. And then exhale down the back of the body. And this really helps with grounding, helps with concentration, balance, just bringing us into the present moment. And then exhale to release down. Lovely. Just take a few more hip circles from side to side. And then we'll come down into our forward fold. So just come into the tops of your mats, bringing the palms together, bending the knees, sending the bottom back, heart center forwards. So you can rest onto your knees. Allow the head just to drop down. That's great, everybody. Really try and just release through the spine. Just surrender into it. And then taking the hands to the floor, walking the hands forward, bringing the knees to the ground. Just coming into your kneeling pose. So if you need 2 blocks in between your knees just for a bit of support, then please do. Otherwise, we're going to reach the hands up wide, palms together, big exhale. I'm going to take the hands Interlace the fingertips, taking it behind the head, and then just sort of circle the hands. It might feel a little bit awkward, just getting into those shoulders. And pause there, go in the opposite direction. And then pull the left elbow down towards the ground. So you're almost leaning back into the back of the arm. So leaning the back of your head into the arm. So we're not sort of coming forwards. Exhale that left hand down, coming into your cow face arms. So lengthening up through the spine. Lowering the breath away, really lengthening that exhale. And then releasing the hands. Yourself a nice big shoulder roll. So again, interlacing the fingertips. This time we're going to inhale, stretching the hands in front of us. As we exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to lift the hands. Exhale them behind the head. And then this time, just drop your right elbow down towards the ground. And then taking the right hand behind you. Coming into your cow face arms. And then exhale to release. Nice big shoulder roll. You're going to inhale, peel the shoulders back. Exhale, sliding the hands forward towards the knees, rounding the back. Inhale. Exhale, rounding the spine. And then coming all the way back up. So you can take your left hand and either place it onto your bumps or the opposite knee. Take that right hand to the small of your back, so the bottom of your back. You're going to peel this right shoulder back. So inhale as you lengthen up through the spine, and then exhale as you just looking over that right shoulder. So just finishing off with a really gentle twist. And then exhale to come forward. So again, taking that right hand to your bumps, onto the opposite knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften into that twist. And then exhale forwards. Lovely. So let's move into our Yoga Nidra now. So get yourself really comfortable, pop on a playlist of your choice or the Bloom Yoga Nidra playlist. And just get yourself nice and comfortable. I'll turn off my light as well. And just wrap yourself up in a blanket. And feel free to do this on your bed as well, or your sofa. Get yourself nice and cozy. So whenever you're settled, just take 3 really nice, deep, long sighs. Just breathing in calm. Let go of any tension. And then just allow the breath to settle. Just allow your body to melt into the ground. Just noticing any points of contact that you're making with the earth. Just feeling that support. Knowing that you are completely welcome. And this is just time for you to completely relax and recharge. So everything else can wait for now. And just coming back to that intention that you set at the beginning of the class. Just taking the moment now just to set that intention again. So it could be an intention for your practice today, for your birth, whatever comes to mind. And then we'll just move your awareness through your body, just relaxing each body part, noticing any sensations that might arise, just without any judgment. And don't worry if your mind wanders, just come back to my voice. So we'll begin with your big toe, and then moving out toe by toe until you can feel all 10 toes. And can you feel all 10 toes from the inside? And relax. Feel the soles of your feet inside your ankles. Relax. Feel the length of your shins, your calves. Relax. Feel inside to your knees, noticing any space. And relax. And as you move up into your thighs, just feel the muscles relax. Notice the space between your hips and in your pelvis, the softness in your pelvic floor. Feel Feel the softness of your tummy. And relax completely. And just notice the space in your belly. Send your baby a smile and some love. And you can visualize your baby in that optimum position for birthing, with their head down and their backs resting along the left side of your tummy. And relax. Find the tip of your tailbone and slowly move up through the length of the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, into your neck, and relax. Feel the skin across the back of your body, and feel the whole back of your body relax. And moving down, feel deep inside to the shoulders. And then slowly moving down into the elbows and the wrists. Relax. Moving into your hands. Feel the skin on the back of your hands. Feel the sensations in the tips of your fingers. Feel the depth in the center of your palms. And relax. Travel back up the arms to the neck, and the back of the head, the crown of your head softening as you go. Relax. Relax your jaw so your teeth are apart. Soften your cheekbones. Soften the muscles all around your eyes. Relax. And then bring your awareness to the skin that's running across your forehead. Just noticing any sensations. And then just imagine that in front of you there's a magical tree. So a tree capable of making all of our gratitudes and all of our desires come true. And just take a moment to look at it, to notice all of the details. Notice the size of your tree, its shape, the kind of branches it has, and its leaves. And then look at the surroundings around your magical tree. Just noticing the space around it, the sky, the kind of day or night it is. Stay looking with your mind's eye on the tree. And then let yourself think about all of the things that you feel gratitude for. So every little thing, every big thing, your health, the people in your life, time, the miracle of your baby growing inside of you, the food that we eat, the warmth of our homes. So it can be absolutely anything. So anything that springs to your mind. And then see that gratitude become a symbol or a decoration for your tree. And keep adding as many as you like. And then let yourself think about your deepest wishes for your journey. It could be anything that comes to your mind. And take that wish and see it becoming a decoration for your tree. And then place it upon your tree. Make as many wishes as you like. It can be about pregnancy, giving birth, early motherhood, or later on. Just be as creative as you like. And just put each wish or intention onto your tree. And then notice any more wishes or intentions coming into your mind. And again, just continue to put each wish or intention or desire onto your tree. And then when you're ready, just enjoy looking at your wish fulfilling tree. Just looking at all of the wishes and the intentions that you've placed upon it. And then carefully in your mind's eye, just lie down underneath your tree. And then feel the protection and the grounding that the tree provides you. Just relax your whole body. Looking up through all of the branches to see the sky. Feel the light from the sun or the moon shining down on you through the branches. And just notice the wind gently blowing, and then see all of your gratitude, all of your desires, your intentions, just gently blowing from the tree and then dissolving into the universe around you, ready to manifest for you at the perfect time. Now close your eyes under your tree and just let yourself drift off into a deep, restful sleep. Just let yourself go until I bring you back round in just a few minutes. Relax. And then as you start to come round, take a few deep, energizing inhales. Feel the ground underneath you. And then on your next inhale, start wriggling your fingers and your toes. And then just slowly blinking the eyes open. Taking a moment to just rest there. Enjoy that sense of being held by the earth. And just bring into your mind any of your intentions that might have come through during your practice. And sometimes it can be quite nice just to grab a pen and a paper afterwards, just to write some of them down. So whenever you're ready, slowly move yourself up into a seated position, or if you want to stay lying down, then that's completely welcome. And then we'll take one last big stretch up. Reach up nice and tall, bring the palms together. Exhale all the way down to the heart center. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. Now just